Hello everyone and welcome to my GA Soap Opera Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers. Ava, the key to solving Delilah mystery. Art gallery connection brings shockers. General Hospital spoilers state that Delilah Wilson's baggage recently surfaced after she didn't pick them up after getting off a train from Manhattan. Jay's fans learned Delilah's last name was Wilson thanks to the luggage tags. So the cops finally have something to work on. As for what was inside those luggage, Dent Falconeri and Nathan West didn't locate anything they felt notable. There were some high-end clothes and baby goods, but Delilah didn't have a phone, laptop, or any sort of identity other than the tags we described. However, Dent did see a piece of paper that could prove to be more vital than he thought. That article had a list of art galleries in Soho and Chelsea, so that sounds like an interesting clue. We can't forget that Delilah had a really interesting tattoo that appeared to involve a paintbrush as part of the design. Delilah may have been an art dealer, or at least she must have had some form of link to the art industry. Since Delilah felt spooked about the notion of Harrison Chase and Brooklyn Quatermain calling the cops, maybe she was mixed up in something criminal. Delilah could have been part of a stolen art ring that pulled off several heists, or maybe she is related to someone who created counterfeit paintings. Whatever the case, it would be a good idea for the police to speak with Ava Jerome and find out whether she has any knowledge of someone named Delilah Wilson. Ava might have heard the name at some point, as she owns a gallery and is part of the art scene as well. Even if Delilah's name doesn't strike any bells, Ava has connections that she may reach out to and try to discover more. Of course, we shouldn't ignore the reality that Ava's plot line lately is all about growing closer to Jen Sidwell through their love of fine art. Ava has helped negotiate many art agreements for Sidwell, so Delilah may have a link to him too. Could Ava be the key to solving this Delilah mystery? Will Ava learn out Delilah was related to Sidwell in any way? General Hospital spoilers reveal that startling news is still to come in Delilah's journey, so stay tuned. General Hospital spoilers: Jason exists ultimatum. Trains as a WSB agent to replace Jocelyn. General Hospital spoilers say that Jason Morgan is due to lift the canvas very soon. So might his departure be tied to an ultimatum he is given to train as a WSB agent to replace Jocelyn Jacks at the Brew? GS spoilers remind fans that Jack Brennan had intended to attract Jason to the agency years ago when he came back to the land of the living. With Jason's skill set as a gangster, plus his cover to work for the FBI, he would be an excellent fit as an agent. With that said, Jason declined. He was in a totally different circumstance then, with the landscape of narrative evolving and Jason's urge to be everyone's defender. Would he be placed in a scenario where he changes his opinion on things? Currently, fans know that Jason is expected to depart from stories for a brief period. Steve Byton stated in February that he was taking a temporary sabbatical from his role on the ABC serial to spend time with family. Byton promised supporters that he will depart but return back at some time in the summer, presumably July of this year. He is also announced on his YouTube podcast with Bradford Anderson that his farewell broadcast on GAs will air sometime in late March. Meanwhile, on canvas, the henchman is putting a plan in place to transport Dr. Britt Westbourne out of town to save her from the circumstances she is in. She is under Janet Wells and WSB head Rush Colum Thumb to complete her father, Cesar Faison's final project. As the fans know, Jason will be returning, so it's hard to assume that the character will exit under the concept that he is passed away. On top of that, it's also tough to believe there won't be a significant plot twist as he and Britt seek to depart Porchas. Then there is Jocelyn, whom Carly Spencer is trying to save by taking her out of the WSB. Carly is working with Valentin Cassadine to bring Brennan down, and the two feel that by doing so, they will be able to successfully relinquish Josh of any links to the agency. Jason's drive to act as a hero in every occasion could pull him into a circumstance where either Colum or Brennan locks him into a corner. Could either of them present a circumstance where Britt quits all ties with the research study she is on, obtains the meds she needs to deal with her Huntington's illness, while also breaking Josh free of any WSB commitments coming forward? Whether it's Colum or Brennan who brings this proposal to the table, they realize the value of having Jason on board in any capacity for the agency. Plus, they also realize how determined Jason is to keep Britt safe while simultaneously safeguarding Carly's daughter from any risk too. The FBI was able to finagle Jason into conducting mission after mission so that Carly could dodge him any federal charges. Back in the day, Brennan told Jason that the tap of Carly pretending to be in control of Sonny Corinthos' organization is gone, and he made it disappear. If Brennan finds out about Carly's recent treachery, this piece of evidence may miraculously resurface, which might constitute an additional bargaining chip to recruit Jason. General Hospital spoilers hint that Jason will be starting a fresh chapter in his narrative whenever he returns to PC in the summer. So, could his leaving be a result of WSB training and his return a new beginning as a WSB agent? General Hospital spoilers: Valentin and Carly arrested. Charlotte's blunder brings legal crisis. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Valentin Cassadine and Carly Spencer are attempting to pull off all their aims while keeping themselves out of legal hot water. However, things rarely go according to plan in Port Charles, so Carly and Valentin may not be able to avoid disaster. That's especially true since Charlotte Cassadine is mixed up in all this. Charlotte isn't exactly known for making great judgments, which is partly reasonable because she is a rebellious adolescent who is being taught she is above the law. Since Charlotte knows about Nina Reeves' arrangement with Jack Brennan, she just introduced an idea to Valentin. Charlotte stated she could lie to Nina about where Valentin was so that Nina would offer Brennan bogus intel. Valentin knocked down that offer as it's too hazardous, but that doesn't mean Charlotte will listen. Charlotte definitely hasn't listened to Valentin's repeated cautions about her needing to stop these attic excursions. If Charlotte does offer Nina with phony information, Brennan's going to recognize that in the end, it might make Brennan even more sure that Charlotte knows exactly where Valentin is hiding. Brennan could take matters into his own hands if he persuades Charlotte and joins her in Carly's attic one day. Charlotte might be the reason Carly and Valentin's partnership eventually comes to light. We wouldn't be shocked considering Charlotte has become such a significant part in Valentin and Carly's narrative. Regardless, Brennan will deserve revenge when he finds Carly's been harboring fugitive Valentin and secretly plotting with him. Carly also hit the sheets with Valentine, so Brennan may learn out their scheduling relationship and film over that development too. No matter how it all goes down, Carly and Valentine could get busted. GI's fans might easily see some joint arrest turmoil if Valentine and Carly both are brought into custody. Of course, this is a soap, which means characters rarely face actual, long-term repercussions for their actions. Carly and Valentine could ultimately become the latest team to get off the hook for their criminal actions, so that's vital to keep in mind. Regardless, Valentine and Carly may lose control of their plot and have some unexpected difficulties to face with in the weeks ahead. Some unpleasant news could be lurking if Carly and Valentine aren't vigilant. General Hospital spoilers suggest Charlotte may wind up stunned by what's in store for Carly and Valentine, so stay tuned. GI's spoilers should Spinelli call out two-faced Maxie over Nathan or just leave her. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Maxie Jones is out of her coma, but certainly not out of love with Nathan West. Despite her protestations, Maxie is acting foolishly about her ex, who has come back from the grave. She says that she wants Damien Spinelli as her spouse, but is she speaking out of both sides of her mouth? Let's go down Maxie's two-faced actions and the person who will suffer the most due to of her duplicity. Maxie back from a coma. Maxie spent months in a coma only to suddenly awaken runaway ready. She simply jumped out of her hospital bed, fully clothed and make-upped, and resumed her old CEO or mother or wife routine. Something is wrong, right? No one has questioned Maxie's amazing recovery, not even her patient advocate mom Felicia Jones. Maxie not over Nathan. In the March 12 episode, Maxie once again went berserk over Nathan having feelings for Lulu Spencer. Maxie grilled Nathan like a ribby. Did Lulu sleep together? How could he have moved on from her? Etc. She acted like an idiot and a hypocrite, and Nathan went away too easy on her. First of all, Maxie has no right to ask such sensitive inquiries. As Nathan carefully explained out, when Maxie awake, she chose to be with Spinelli, not him. Should Spin dump Maxie? Maxie had no decent arguments as to why he shouldn't go on. Instead, she had the arrogance to imply she owned Lulu, and it is repulsive to her that Lulu should be together. The teeny boss has spoken. This remains the broader dilemma. What should Spinelli do when he finds out how deeply Maxie feels about Lulu? Spinelli is infantile but not childish. He will immediately realize that Maxie has not moved on from Nathan and is not dedicated to him. What do you think Spinelli should do about this attack to his very soul? What happens next in PC? Should Spinelli dump Maxie's hypocrite behind, or should he assist Maxie process her thoughts over another man? Red Hot J's teasers predict that Maxie's outburst will stun Spinelli and enrage Lulu. Tell us what you think about Maxie's insane outburst and why you believe she is carrying on like a hyena about the past. GI's spoilers. Portia changes paternity test results. Curtis doesn't need two babies. General Hospital spoilers indicate the news of Jordan Ashford's impending pregnancy is not going to go over well with Curtis' baby mama Portia Robinson. But what if Portia finds out about the baby before the news goes out? Does the pregnant doc have a trick up her sleeve to solve Curtis Ashford's double baby dilemma? Portia's shocking discovery: Portia Robinson might be pregnant, but it's not stopping from the doctor from working every day at the hospital. Jordan Ashford already paid Dr. Britt Westerborn a visit at GA's to discuss her impending pregnancy. It's only a matter of time before Jordan returns for another visit and Portia falls into her in the corridor or finds across her pregnancy test at the lab. The former commissioner is actually a little silly to take a pregnancy test at General Hospital if she doesn't want everybody of Port Charles to know about it. Jordan gives Portia an out. General Hospital watchers know that Portia was devastated when her lover, Isaiah, wasn't the father of her baby and Curtis Ashford was. There was some speculation that Portia tampered with the results, but if that were the case, wouldn't she have made Isaiah the father at the big reveal? Now that Portia knows Curtis has a backup baby on the way, why not spread the love around? Does Curtis Ashford really need 2 newborn babies? If the idea of changing the paternity test results had entered Portia Robinson's mind, then now is the best time to do it. If Curtis has a baby on the way with Jordan, wouldn't he be relieved if it came out Portia's baby wasn't his? Really manipulating the results to say that Isaiah was her baby father would be doing Curtis a favor. If Portia shares the news to Curtis before Jordan announces her pregnancy, the timing wouldn't even seem strange. How do you think Portia will respond to discovering Curtis has another baby on the way? Do you think she will try to pass her newborn off as her boyfriend's instead? Jason and Sonny make a vow, a perilous vow, a surprising pregnancy possibility, and a heartbreaking declaration. The General Hospital spoilers for Monday, March 16, 2026 focus on Jason and Sonny making a commitment while Portia is upset and Cody informs Molly where he stands. Jason and Sonny make a commitment as Jason prepares to depart Port Charles. Portia is enraged after fearing Jordan may also be carrying Curtis's kid, kicking off a fresh round of pregnancy turmoil. Cody opens up to Molly about where he stands following her endometriosis flare-up. Tracy has to talk to Laura while Curtis reassures Trina, promises. Jason is saying his goodbyes and is planning to hightail it out of town with Britt as soon as they get their hands on a dose of her meds. That way she doesn't have to be dependent on Sidwell and Colum, 2 people who are making Port Charles a miserable place for her to be. He has already talked to Tracy, Alexis, and Michael about Danny, and he made sure to say farewell to Carly and let her know he trusts her, even though she is dependent on Valentine to help her get Joss out of the WSB. On Monday, he and Sonny have plenty to talk. Apparently, they will make a vow. During the preview at the end of GA's Friday episode, Jason warns Sonny, saying, "On my way out of town, I'm going to eliminate that betrayed." Who is he talking about? Sidwell. This guy has been a thorn in Sonny's side for a while now. He has also had multiple wins in a row. It's time for somebody to stop him. Getting rid of Sidwell will quickly relieve the tension of many of Port Charles's residents. It started at the end of Friday's show. Portia and Jordan were both at the manicure salon. Martha and Chloe. Suddenly, Jordan looked nauseated and she ran to the bathroom. Portia noted that her nemesis looked every bit as ill as she looked at that Quatermain tea gathering way back when. Portia swiftly rushed to the conclusion that Jordan was pregnant. Look for this specific type of pandemonium to continue on Monday, when she will be enraged. If Jordan's genuinely pregnant, this means 2 women will be carrying Curtis's baby. Portia stated it best when she replied, "You have got to be kidding me." While the situation at the nail salon plays out, look for Curtis to soothe Trina. Something tells us that whatever her reassures Trina about, he won't be able to follow through on it if Jordan is preggers. Elsewhere, Tracy seeks out Laura. Hopefully, this will be about the town's Sidwell problem. Obviously, Tracy is ignorant of just how compromised Laura is. So guys, no more today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel without missing any update.